Welcome to Top 10 Archive. It's no secret that human beings are able to pull off some incredible feats, but some records seem impossible to grasp, as if the person holding it isn't from this earth. In this installment, we're going to count down our top 10 pick of amazing accomplishments achieved by a single person. Number 10, longest one-man flight. It's probably safe to say there are very few people out there that really enjoy flying. It may be even safer to say that there are even fewer people that enjoy it to the point of being able to be in the air for over 76 hours. Switzerland-born pilot Andre Borschberg is definitely not one of those aforementioned people, as he intentionally sought to break the world record for a solo endurance flight by flying the Solar Impulse solar-powered plane for a record 76 hours and 45 minutes. Oh, and did we mention that was just for the record? Andre went on to finish his flight up at 117 hours and 51 minutes, giving him the title of longest one-man flight without refueling. Number 9, the Merman. Should there ever be a live-action remake to The Creature from the Black Lagoon, we think we've found the man to play the creature. William Trubridge likes water. He seems to like it so much that he tries to accomplish things that would likely kill many other human beings. Trubridge is an FIM diver. FIM is a discipline in which the athlete uses the vertical guide rope to pull him or herself down to the depths and back to the surface without using ballast or fins. It's known for its ease compared with the constant weight disciplines, while the athlete is still not allowed to release weights. In April of 2011, Trubridge took to the waters and accomplished a 396-foot or 121-meter dive. What's even more amazing is the fact that he held his breath for over 4 minutes while getting all of that exercise. Number 8, the new Johnny Appleseed. You know, with all that's going on in the world today and the media hype, it's difficult for some people not to have Islamophobia. But Pakistani Mohammad Yosef Jamil worked very hard in an attempt to reverse some of that stereotyping. In a little under 19 hours in September of 2010, Mohammad Yosef Jamil planted 20,101 tree saplings, which comes out to a pace of about 18 per minute. Technically, he planted over 20,500, but 400 of his saplings were considered poorly planted by judging officials. His efforts garnered the attention of Guinness, setting a world record that still stands today. Number 7, 4-digit deadlift. If you're going to bring somebody to a bar fight, you probably want it to be Eddie Hall. Hall is already a frightening-looking individual at 379 pounds or 172 kilograms and 6 feet 3 inches tall or 190 centimeters. But it's his accomplishments that make him all the more terrifying. At Europe's Strongest Man competition in July of 2015, Hall proved that he could outlift pretty much anyone by taking on a staggering 1,021 pounds or 463 kilograms. Although Hall is in the limelight when it comes to the official record, England's Andy Bolton goes down in the record books for being the first person to officially deadlift 1,000 pounds, officially deadlifting 1,003 pounds or 455 kilograms at the WPO semis in April of 2006. Number 6, the Perfect Gymnast. As a Romanian gymnast, Nadia Comaneci will be remembered for many things. There just so happens to be one extraordinary thing that people across the world will never forget her for. It was the 1976 Summer Olympics in Montreal, and Comaneci was the young age of 14 when she dominated the Olympics and became a star. The gymnast routine on the uneven bars wowed the judges so much that they awarded her a score that was, at one time, deemed impossible to achieve. She became the first gymnast to accomplish a perfect score of 10. Not only did she achieve a perfect score, she went on to get 7 perfect scores that day, while bringing home 3 gold medals. Number 5, jumping jack of all trades. People throughout history have pulled off amazing feats just to earn the title of Guinness World Record holder. Ashrita Furman wasn't satisfied with just one award, his 1979 achievement of 27,000 jumping jacks. Furman wanted more, and so he set out to break as many records as he possibly could. The talented Merman has set more than 500 different Guinness World Records, including most amount of time pogo stick jumping underwater, world's largest pencil, most glass balanced on chin, and longest time spent underwater hula hooping. All very sensible things everyone should know how to do. Number 4. Bad Santa. A man that looks like Santa Claus and works as a pastor is known for breaking over 19 powerlifting records in 20 years. Yeah, that sentence was just said. One of those many records includes pulling the heaviest plane ever pulled by a man, a vehicle that came in at 188.83 tons. You wonder how Santa is able to carry all those toys on his back. But it seems far less impressive than his ability to pull a massive jet. Pastor Kevin Fast may look like a mystical jolly man, but he's no laughing matter. He is quite literally the world's strongest known man of God. Number 3. The 4-minute mile. May 6, 1954 was a notable day in British history as one Middlesex-born man, Roger Bannister, pulled off an impressive feat that would make him a part of history. While running in an annual match in Oxford, Bannister, who was representing the Amateur Athletic Association, became the first person to break the 4-minute mile with a time of 3 minutes and 59.4 seconds. Some 45 years later, in 1999, would be the last time a record would be broken for a men's mile, set by Hisham El Garouj with a time of 3 minutes and 43.13 seconds. Number 2. A jump to remember. During his career, Ukrainian pole vaulter Sergei Bubka was named Athlete of the Year twice by Track and Field News, and he was one of 24 athletes inaugurated into the International Association of Athletics Federation's Hall of Fame in 2012. Now, one would say at some point in his life he did something impressive to catch such attention. Oh, yes, he did. That something was a world record he set in August of 1991 when he was the first athlete to ever clear a height of 20 feet or 6.1 meters. Bubka went on to continuously increase his height year after year until his best jump was set in 1994 at 20.14 feet or 6.14 meters. This record would sit for over 20 years until French vaulter Renaud Lavigny broke Bubka's record with his jump of 20.21 feet or 6.16 meters. Number 1. 100 miles swim. We've done the research for the top 10 worst shark attacks, so you can bet you'll never see us trying to break the record of Penny Palfrey for longest distance swim. Unfortunately for Palfrey, Diana Nyad doesn't have thalassophobia like we do, which made it easier for her to top the prior record of 67 miles or 108 kilometers of unassisted swimming. In 2013, Nyad, who was 64 at the time, became the first to swim the stretch from Cuba to Florida, which encompasses over 110 miles or 177 kilometers of ocean, without the use of a shark cage. Despite the dangers of the sea, Nyad proved victorious, if not a little pruny. Hey, do you think you can break any of these records or set an amazing world record of your own? Do you have an idea for a future Top 10 video? Let us know in the comments section below. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and our website, top10archive.net. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with all of your family and friends.